You'll see these models, probably 3 or 4 of them. So you have 3 or 4 hard anatomy questions, 3 or 4 stations with hard anatomy questions of 2 or 3 questions each. So maybe 15 out of 50 questions will be hard anatomy, roughly speaking. Both external features and internal. So anterior view, I'll want you to identify interventricular sulcus, right auricle, left auricle, pulmonary trunk, aorta, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava. This is arch of aorta or aortic arch. There are 2 main vessels that branch at the top of the aortic arch. They are, from proximal to distal, the brachiocephalic artery. There's no left and right, there's only one. So it's simply called brachiocephalic artery. Then the second branch is the left common carotid artery, and the third branch is the left subclavian artery. It would be good to know those 3. It will be on the test. And then the aorta bends and goes behind the heart. So this is posterior view of the heart. So this branch would be the descending aorta or thoracic aorta. Either is okay, whichever you think of. This enlarged vein on the back is the coronary sinus. Don't say coronary vein, that's another word for another structure. Know that this would be left ventricle, this would be right, based on the anterior interventricular sulcus. And then we open it, we can see the obvious valves, which would be tricuspid on the right side, mitral or bicuspid on the left. And you can see the white valve up here if you look carefully, that's the aortic valve. And then the pulmonary valve in this model is on this side. Right atrium, right ventricle, interventricular septum, trabeculae carneae in the wall of both ventricles. Chordae tendineae being the white stringy things. Papillary muscles being these larger finger-like muscles. The branch of the base of the aorta would be, this particular branch would be the left coronary artery. Left coronary artery. Do you see it?
Is that the right thing?
That's a little red dot. It's the left coronary artery. Other features: opening to the superior vena cava, opening of the inferior vena cava. The 4 openings to the pulmonary veins inside the left atrium. That's all I can see here. So a lot of terms. So 4 or 5 parts. A couple will be closed, showing you external, and 3 or so will be open, showing internal anatomy of the heart. There are some other parts